So check this out. This is an 8-track tape, and it is various fartists, the Crepitation Contest. Crepitation is indeed farting. The power of positive stinking. Crepitate is Latin to crackle or crack, to make a crackling sound, to break wind. They may list this as adults only, but this truly is at the 4th grade level. Let's listen to an excerpt.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is our privilege to bring you at this time an eyewitness report of the first International Crepitation Contest. We are speaking to you from the ringside of the Great Maple Leaf Auditorium, which is packed to the rafters with spectators, eager and curious. For the benefit of my listeners who are not acquainted with the facts relating to this event, it might be well to describe the two contestants. Lord Windesmear from Wapping Foghole in Devonshire is, of course, the champion of the British Empire. The challenger is Paul Boomer, native son of Australia, who, I understand, worked his way to Canada in the crew of an ocean freighter carrying a load of Melbourne cabbage, upon which, so it is stated, Boomer trains exclusively. And yes, here he comes, Lord Windesmear. I'll see if I can get him to come to the microphone and say a few words. Your Highness, how did you come to take an interest in this unusual art?
Well, I suppose you could say it all started over Lady Windesmear's fan.
I see.
Yes, I noticed she was constantly waving this fan in front of her face, so I asked her why the deuce she did it. So she retorted that if I insisted on constantly crepitating, she had to fan away in pure self-defense, you see. So my friends were drawn into the controversy and persuaded me to capitalize on my proficiency. And
thank you very much, Your Majesty. And here, ladies and gentlemen, is Mr. Paul Boomer. Will you say hello to our audience, Mr. Boomer?
Hello, Canada!
When did you first realize that you were proficient enough to take a shot at the Empire Championship?
Well, ever since I was a little nipper, I liked to fart. I remember I used to make my mother and father laugh their bleeding heads off when I used to let one go in church.
Mr. Boomer, on the radio, we call it crepitate.
What I always says is, a fart's a fart, whether you raise up on one cheek and sneak, or whether you give it a full blast like I do.
Paul Boomer takes off his dressing gown and strides to the farting post. He grips it firmly around the top and flexes his knees. Here it comes. Oh, a beauty. I think it was a triple flutter blast. Yes, that's what the judge signaled. That gives him 25 points. 2 I beg your pardon, 3 fuzzy farts in rapid succession. Lord Windesmear, the champion, in a final gesture of contempt, scorns the use of the farting post. He has his hands on his hips, knees slightly bent, and a sizzler. His first attempt is, and another one. 2 in a row, and another one, a third. 3 sizzlers in a row, a tremendous effort. And his score is 120, just 3 points short of the Paul Boomer march. If he gets one more fuzzy or 2 small freaks, it's all over but the shouting. Windesmear steps up to the post again and looks very confident.